Okay, so we have a new strategy, a new investment strategy that we're trying out, and I like it. I like it so far. I like the platform of Schwab. Like, I like the website. I like what it looks like. It reminds me of Vanguard, which is the broker that I have for a different account for my retirement account, actually. And yeah, I'm in 4 contracts. I mean, once my money finally cleared, because it took a while for me to actually get into these trades, but now that I'm in these trades, I'm feeling good about them. But it did take a while for my money to clear and for my account to be like, my account had like a whole type of situation on it because of like just like my address, and so that's why it's important to be proactive. And I'm just glad that I was on that, and I understood that that's something that I needed to get done, so I didn't let it slip under my fingers for too long. I knew I needed to do it, and that reminds me of why I need to write things down more. I feel that writing things down keeps me organized. And speaking of writing things down, lately I've been writing in a journal every morning, and the process of writing things down has been helping my thoughts and helping me have clarity in my mind, and being able to kind of not do so much, like not do too much, and to focus where I want to focus. I'm focused where I want to be focused at. And right now I'm trying to get this bread. Side note, but I hope that women are who subscribe to this channel. Like, this really needs to be a community for the girls, because as a woman, as long as you have your own money, you will be okay. I mean, you'll be okay regardless, but as women, we are supposed to be taken care of. Like, we're not supposed to worry about how are we going to be taken care of. Like, it's supposed to just happen. It's supposed to be such a natural, seamless, kind of streamlined thing that feels like flow, that feels like peace, and the absence of worry, the absence of doubt, and the absence of all those icky feelings. Like, you just feel kind of like a kid, like a kid just playing with some ice cream, playing on the jungle gym, like just totally blissed out. And the only way that we can be in that state and live in that state like have that be our natural place where we live, like every day, like state of being wise, is if we are able to kind of provide for ourselves, like as long as we have money, and because we don't want to rely on a man and think a man is going to be able to bring us to that place. He's not gonna save you. Money's gonna save you. Being able to live where you want to live and not have to live in a situation you don't want to live in, to not have to be around people you don't want to be in, to not be where you don't want to be. Money empowers you and enables you to do a lot. People come up with excuses a lot as to why they can't do this and that, things that they actually want to do, places they actually want to be. They don't like where they're at. They don't like the job that they're at. Anything that you complain about can be changed and can most likely be fixed if you had money. Like, a lot of the time, money be the reason why people are fearful of things. Like, not all the time, but because ignorance is another reason why people be so fearful. But and why I'm fearful sometimes. I'm not perfect. I'm on this journey, and I just think it's important to look at ourselves and to see how we're doing with that. And that's why journaling is important. I'm also grateful for this channel. So if you're listening to this, like, wow. And I know somebody's listening to this, because us humans, we're not too different. Energy is a thing, and like energy is going to attract like energy. And like, as long as we stay authentic, we'll attract exactly what we are, like mirrored into us, like showing us exactly what we need to see. And so back to stocks. It's just important that we have our finances together, And stocks and just being able to manage your different accounts and put your money to work, it's a really big part of it. It's a really big part of freeing yourself so that you don't have to ever depend on a man to save you or to, be able to provide for you. And also, if you don't have kids, please don't have them. Please don't have them. Let the moms tell you. Don't have them. Moms, comment in the the comment section. Like, let these women know, because not everybody, like, you don't know what you don't know. And that we just have to be here to support each other and to make sure we are all in the know, and that we're all aware of what's going on and the options and the possibilities for our lives, and how our life, how we totally have the power to live how we want to live it. So to make sure that we're living it in a way that's true to us, and not in a way that we've been programmed or conditioned or persuaded or convinced into wanting. Like, it's some of these images, like, that we have of a certain life is like an illusion. Like, let's say, for example, you've always wanted to go to France, and then you went to France, you went to Paris, and like maybe you didn't go to the best part, or you went to the Eiffel Tower and it was dirty and it like was below your expectations. Like, there's a whole phenomenon called the Paris effect or something like that, but it's basically like that, about like disappointment, and how your expectations of something are not always what you think they are. But I kind of lost my train of thought, but that's the end of this video anyway, because I already said what I needed to say. And yeah, thank y'all for tuning in, and yeah, stay tuned for episode 3, which should be coming after this meeting. 20 minutes, T-minus 20 minutes till we learn if the Fed's gonna cut the rates or whatever. I was watching these Indian videos. Side note, before I end this, I was watching this video with, first it was an Indian woman and then an Indian man. And I really enjoyed or appreciated how they were describing kind of like what's going on. Because I'm still trying to get like my head completely grasped around the concept of all these meetings and the impact that they have on the market and on consumers, and why it matters, and the interconnectedness of it all, because that'll help me in my trading. That's technically fundamental analysis, and that combined with technical analysis is great. So it's definitely part of the puzzle. Not the whole thing, but this is huge. Like, and I mentioned that I was watching these Indian videos because like they were talking about how it's going to impact the rupee, which it will. It'll impact the global economy. So that's something to literally T-minus like 15 minutes. So at least till 2. So yeah, thank y'all for listening, for tuning in, and take care of yourselves. Peace.